Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are going to be doing some more Greg today, just to warn people. I do try and tag it in the episode title, right? I do put like in brackets GregTech. Just for those people that don't like GregTech, you can skip the episode, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we're going to do some more Greg. Last episode we got ourselves the mainframe, the microprocessor mainframe. Awesome. Oh yeah, if we're opening it like this in the terminal, it kind of lags out the JEI that we've got here. Anyway, today we are probably going to try and set ourselves up some Ivy stuff if we can. Tungsten is actually really easy for us to make. I believe if we can make like a bunch of tungsten. Do we need to vacuum freezer it? Okay, we need hot tungsten. Hot take. We need hot tungsten. Now, I do believe that we need to upgrade our coils. So right now it's not saying that we can use the Canthal or whatever we've got over here, these coils. So we do need to upgrade our blast furnace first. But we do have like a bunch of tungsten. Or is it tungsten steel that we need? That is probably a thing that we need to look up. Okay, wow, it's already showing us in the quests. These quests are amazing. Like, honestly, if these quests weren't in, it would take me so long and so much faff to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, this one here is the one that tells us. So we need to make a vacuum freezer first. So I am going to do that. Plus, you might notice right here that I've got an auto maintenance hatch. So that means that I don't actually have to, like, this one over here is not auto. I have to go in here and I have to, like, fix any problems that we have and all of that sort of stuff. But the auto maintenance hatch is just automatic and it's super easy to make. So auto maintenance hatch, this one. So that is, oh, I just removed it from my bookmarks. That's the one right there. So I'm actually going to make one of those right now for the clean room because I didn't do it in the past. So if we do, is that the thing? Okay, we'll do this and see what it decides to use. Okay, the advanced integrated circuits. Should we use the other stuff? I don't know. Which one's the easiest one to make right there? Probably the advanced integrated circuits. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do one of those. HV machine casing. I didn't actually set up the autocraft for this because I didn't want to do anything with HV right here. But for this one, maybe I use the bender for this one because I don't really want to make the block of stainless steel. I kind of skipped stainless steel, but I kind of didn't skip stainless steel, if you know what I mean. Let's go and have a look at the bender, make sure. I think it's this one over here, yeah. It's on program circuit 1, okay. I already did stainless steel back in the day, didn't I? When I was doing GregTech, like a lot of GregTech. Before I stopped for a bit to make the Starry Bee. So I'm going to do that one. I think it's this, right? Yeah. And now I have to get the machine casing. I still haven't gone through and put the Eternal Stellar on all of my tools. But I should really go do that at some point. So that one there is... These two are for the just regular crafts. And I think this one is as well, right? Yeah, okay. So these are all regular crafts. We need the robotic arm. Oh my goodness, these are going to take a lot of recipes by the looks of it. Wait. There is an assembler recipe. Is that better? Possibly. I think I might use less recipes, so I'm going to put assembler recipes on the side here. Oh my goodness, there's so many recipes that are needed for this. That's insane. Alright, I'll go through and I'll set up all the recipes for the auto maintenance hatch. Of all things, this one's the one that's like so many recipes. Okay, to make stainless steel, I do need like nickel dust, and for some reason, there's no like crusher recipe from Mechanism for it. I'm going to go check to see if you can put nickel in the crusher. Nickel. Because I assume you can, and I don't know why it's lying to me right there. It's enrichment. That's the crushing factory. Oh, you're kidding. You can't crush it back down. That's a bit of a pain. You know what we might have to do? We might have to set up our trusty old crafter recipe for this. It's a bit of a bum. Let's go back down here. So the crafter recipe that how do we do the crafter recipe for this? So we need like a hammer to always be in the crafter. I'm not sure how you do it with applied energistics. I know how you do it with refined storage. But yeah, I want to like be able to craft a bunch of nickel dust, if you know what I mean. Like there is the crusher. We could use the crushing spirit, and we lob it on the ground in front of the crushing spirit. Picks it up, it crushes it, and then lobs it on the ground again. You pick that up. But I don't really see any other way other than if. Oh, I suppose we could use the mortar and pestle. Oh, I actually like this idea. Yeah, let's do that instead. So we do one of those. And then I will Eternal Stellar the mortar and pestle. But as I was saying, we need that for the Invar dust. And we need the Invar dust so we can make the stainless steel dust. And now the last thing on the list is this, what's it called? Manganese. So we need to find a good way of making manganese. It might actually tell us. Oh, I remember, didn't we use like rubies or something to get manganese back in the day? I don't rightly remember how we did it. Like, I don't want to use process some ores to get it. I don't know why. I'm kind of against it, even though we've got like a ridiculous amount of ores. I'm over at Mr. T's base to see how he's doing manganese dust. I don't know. I don't know how he's doing manganese, if I'm honest. Looks like tantalium. Tantalium? That comes from this stuff, which is another ore. Okay, it looks like this is going to be the recipe that we're going to use. Okay. And yeah, we want the manganese from that. So I don't even know where that was. Was that a wait, that was an electrolyzer, which I think is this one. So that'll get us the manganese that we need, but I also need to make this one. And if I'm going to make the dust like this, I'll probably I'm going to use the macerator version. Oh wait, what? You can't macerate it down. You have to do the refined version. What? That's not what I wanted to see. Is there no other way of doing that? Ah, I don't want to refine it. That sounds like a right pain in the bum. I don't think I've even set up my refiner for it. Okay, I've changed my mind. We're going to use this stuff. Pyrolusite. Pyrolusite. This stuff. I get it from the nether, or I get it from this stuff. I should probably set up the recipe for this as well. Anyway, the way that I'm doing this is if you just do one of those. I don't know. I did ask recently other people on the server what happens if you've got two of the same recipe in the same machine. So we've got this one here, which is making us crushed pyrolusite, whatever you call it. Pyrolusite, yeah, that. And they said if it can't do one, it will do the other with AE2. I know with refined storage, it will just like break if the first recipe doesn't work, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of nice to find out. Plus you get manganese from it, which is, I think that's the thing that we're looking for. So even better. It's perfect. So anyway, I'm making some stainless steel right now. Okay, I think, did I make stainless steel? Or I made the dust. Stainless steel. Yeah, there we go. Got loads. So now I should be able to make. I was making the maintenance hatch. How is the maintenance hatch like the thing that I haven't been able to make so far? Wait, can I just do maintenance hatch? Okay, I'm missing maintenance hatch, like the actual one, which is like all of the tools apparently. That's fine. We can do that as a recipe. I am gonna go through and probably make the Eternal Stellars now for this, and put all of the Eternal Stellars on all of these things. Unfortunately, it's used like I have to use the bronze. I think I have to use bronze. If I make like a tungsten wrench, for example, it won't use it for the recipe, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to Eternal Stellar all of these. So I will be back in a sec. Right, there we go. I got all of the different things. These are now all oh my god. If they're eternal, that means that they can't be used. That is a question, I suppose. What I can do is get all my wrenches. So that's the eternal wrench. I'll grab all of these, and that one as well, why not? I'll grab all of these wrenches out, and then I'll try and make a maintenance hatch right now. Maintenance, because that would suck. Oh yeah, okay, if I do this. It doesn't like it. Oh, because I haven't got the recipe in there. No, duh. Right, stick that there. I probably should split these up a little bit, but anyway, maintenance hatch. If I do that. It is going to use the Eternal. Oh, that's so good. That is so good, and instantly made it as well. So now I can make, there we go, the auto maintenance hatch. Oh, this is so good. Okay, I might go through and just bin off all of my other like wrenches and crowbars and wire cutters and things like that, because we don't need them anymore. Oh, that's so good. Right, I was just gonna like pause the recording for a bit and let this process, but I need like lots of stainless steel by the sounds of it, and they take 55 seconds each. Why did I start this craft? Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna continue on with looking at, well, setting up the auto crafts for the rest of the extreme voltage stuff. So we need to make a vacuum freezer. I already have that on my list of stuff, don't I? Yeah, okay. So we'll make a vacuum freezer. Frost proof. Okay. Fine. You know what? I'm actually going to auto-craft the vacuum freezer because I feel like we're going to need a few of them. So I'm going to just do one of those, and then we need this one. What the heck? Why are these all different? Okay, rubber. We're going to use rubber because we've got access to rubber. Let's do one of those. It's going to use the Eternal. That one, okay. Yeah, we use the Eternal anyway, right? How have I not got the rubber ring yet? Okay, a knife. Call that a knife? I probably have a knife. Oh, it's going to use this one. I kind of want to use the one from GregTech. Greg. Okay, actually. At Greg. Knife. Okay, which ones can I make? Aluminium knife? You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do any aluminium because it's going to take ages. Oh, we can make a flint knife. Okay, I'm going to make a flint knife because that one sounds cheap. And then I can also Stellar Eterna this. Or Eternal Stellar, sorry. And then we can use this for all of the recipes. I like that. That's a good idea. Right, there we go. That is the Eternal Flint Knife right there. And we're going to use that to get the rubber ring. Poop. What else was it that is needed? Okay, we need that one as well. Could use an extruder, but nah, can't be asked. And that is a stainless steel plate. Blimey, okay. I think all of these are just crafting recipes, so I do just need to lob them in like this. Is that right? I think so. What was that? That was the vacuum freezer. Missing copper plates and some electrum. I don't have I got electrum auto-crafted? Electrum. I don't have the ingots auto-crafted. Okay. Right, that's all fixed. Now I can do a that. There we go. That's going to go off and make us vacuum freezer. Now, the vacuum freezer is a multi-block, right? So we do need to make the rest of this stuff. So, what's the cleaning maintenance hatch? Cleans as clean room. Okay, fair enough. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we're not getting to that for a while. This does seem to show you, like, the highest version of what you're making right here. But anyway, I think we could probably use the auto maintenance hatch for that instead. So we need a muffler hatch, we need energy hatch, output hatch, all of these different types of hatches, and then 18 frostproof machine casing. So I'm going to bookmark that, and we're going to get frostproof. We've already got that auto crafted. We're going to make 18 of those. So that's going to go off and make us those. Again, I think this is just going to take flipping ages, right? Because it needs to make... That's 22 minutes. Near enough. That's like 20 minutes of crafting right there. My goodness. Right, that is... Oh, still going. It's only been 3 minutes. What the hell? Okay. I swear it's been longer. Anyway, I've got all the frostproof machine casings because it's just aluminium, right? And some frames and stuff. I've got a load of low voltage stuff. All of the like hatches and stuff that I need for low voltage. I don't have my auto maintenance hatch yet, but when that comes in, I'll use that. Don't have the vacuum freezer bit yet either, but when that comes in, I'll use that as well. But if I look in here, I'm going to try and... Okay, that one there is... I have no idea which ones these are, but what I'm going to try and do is just like lay all of these bits out. What the heck is that thing at the back there? I think that's one of the mufflers, maybe? What? It said it right there. Oh, okay, so that's like the energy hatch. Okay, well, my plan is I'm going to like lay everything out, put them all down, and then we'll just wait for the maintenance hatch and the vacuum freezer. Right, I think this should work, but as I said, we're just waiting now on all the components to be crafted. I really should look into upgrading my... Oh, you know what I could do? I could take this out and I could go nick Mr. T's. Because Mr. T's got like the Necronium one, or whatever it's called. No, the really high version of this. So to do that, I can just pop over... the lag. Yeah, so we've popped down here. Oh, he's done some like new... Look at this. This looks awesome. I don't know when he did this, but this looks insane. This must have taken ages as well. Wow. This is how you build. This is how you do it. Yeah, over here somewhere I've got another blast furnace, probably, that I can borrow. Naquadar, that's the one. So I could probably just... Is that the input bus? Yeah. So if I stick those in, is it going to work? I have no idea how this works. Oh, because he's on circuit 0. I'm going to stick it on circuit 1 and see how long this takes. 17 ticks. And then I'll just go next. What was it? It was 20 stainless steel out of his system. Because I'm borrowing this, if you know what I mean. 17 ticks! That's insane. Just to do like one of these, that's crazy. There's 20 ticks in a second. So that's like under a second, basically. So to get that back in my system, I just put it in here, which puts it into like the return inventory here, which completes the craft, as if this had just crafted it. And now it's doing all of the like turning them into rods and good old rods, and then I don't know what this one's making. Ah, yeah, the HV stuff. Cool. Oh, look at that. That sped everything up so much. That's so good. Right, I think it's hollow, this thing, so I'm going to stick that there, and then like that. And then it formed. Hey, we got ourselves a vacuum freezer. Now, I know you need this because I think a few of the bits, like the vacuum freezer, it's needed to like cool down some of the recipes. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna like set all of this up as well. But that is the quest. We got ourselves that quest right there. Gave us some CPU wafers. Or wafer fin right there. And then what does it want us to do next? I'm really liking this, doing all of the quests. I don't normally do the quest, if I'm honest. So it wants us to get some rutile dust. And that is these two things together. Gets us rutile. And raw iron. Interesting. And you get some carbon dioxide out of it as well. That might be the way that they want us to do it. Let's have a look in the quests again, just to see what it says. Right. So, electrolyzing 15 bauxite dust. Or you could do the electric blast furnace to get the rutile dust as well. Or processing, you can get it that way. Chemical bath, aluminium in sodium stuff for a higher chance of output. Chanced outputs increased with the tier of the machine. Huh, that's good to know. Did not realise that. That's kind of cool. We're probably going to do the bauxite dust, I suppose. Yeah, I think bauxite is probably a good idea. Let's do that. So, bauxite. I've got a few bauxite right there. Quite a lot of bauxite, if I'm honest. So what I will do is I'll do a recipe for them in the macerator. Just like that. It doesn't give us 4. Why is it said 4 right there? Let's go to the macerator again. So we're going to say it's going to give us 2, maybe 1. Okay, so I'll change this to 1 for now, because there's a chance that we only get 1 out of it. And then we can use this again in the macerator to get the impure version. And just get rid of that. And then we can use this in the centrifuge to get the bauxite dust. I'll get rid of the other bits for that. So macerator, and then centrifuge. So there's my macerator. 1, 2. Centrifuge. Lovely. So now we've got that auto crafted. What do I need to do next? So I think if I use this in the electrolyzer, yeah, it'll get us some rutile dust. And it will get us some aluminium as well. And I've just looking at it. Electrolyzer. We've got a few. I don't know why I set a few up. Okay, we've got 2 apparently. I should probably put these ones up here in the one that we've already got set up. So anyway, I'm going to do that. Oh, no, I'm not. Electrolyzer. I don't want that one, do I? Because we want to swap it because we purely want the rutile dust from that. So electrolyzer. There we go. So now we can order some rutile. Oh, I've already got some. That is a quest. Lovely. Must have done that at some point already. There's a couple of those. And then, what the heck is this thing? So, chlorine, carbon, and rutile gets us carbon monoxide and titanium tetrachloride. Okay. Now, again, I don't know if we want the carbon monoxide from this quest or if we want this stuff. What is this going to be used for? Acetate, polyvinyl acetate. Or we can use it with manganese to get hot titanium. That's how it wants us to get the hot titanium ingots. Now, we can use the titanium in the vacuum freezer to get titanium ingots, right? Or we can use the titanium essence that we set up, like, I don't know, 30 or 60 or something episodes ago. So we'll probably do that. But it at least wants us to make it, so we might as well. So I'll do that now anyway. So what was this again? What? This is the issue. I always forget which. It wasn't the centrifuge, although that's a good way of getting carbon monoxide right there. It was the chemical reactor. It was this one, the rutile. It's cool though. I didn't realise that rutile has titanium in it. I don't know when that's going to be useful in other sections of my life, but stick that one in there. I'm going to get some carbon, and then it will get us carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide. Because that will also get us some titanium tetra. Titanium. When it comes in, that is. Right, that got us the titanium thingy bucket. There we go. And then we also got the other quest, which is this one. What did that get us? Magnesium. Nice. Rutile, and then it gave us a dark tank full of chlorine. Nice. Can I right-click this? I can. Sweet. So it just put that into our system. I was just looking through the other quests, and we need to make Canthal and do all of that stuff. So I think I only need to make one Canthal, right? Canthal. Oh, does it want us to make the dust first? It does. Okay. So we can make a dust. And that is in the mixer over here. Okay, make some Canthal for us. That is the quest, and then it wants us to make a Canthal ingot. So we're going to do that, and that is going to take 45 seconds. Okay. Whilst that's being cooked up, I suppose I can do the vacuum freezer. No, you know what? I'll just do the chemical bath for now, because that will cool it off. And I'll set the vacuum freezer up in a sec. We need to do that anyway. Where is the chemical bath? Oh, you know what? I don't need to look, do I? I can just do it over here. Bath. There we go. And then when that's done, I can just order it to go and make us one ingot. And that'll at least get the quest. Oh, it doesn't even want the hot one. Okay, I could have just ordered the Canthal ingot straight off. What I can... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, when this is done, I'll just mine up all of the coils that we've got here. And then place them all back down, because that will complete the other part of the quest, this bit. And then after that, it looks like we can make some nichrome. Oh, you know what? Well, let's do that now. Let's make some nichromium. So to do that, mixer needs to be on program 2. So that might be why I've got 2 mixers set up right now. So it needs nickel dust, which I have got already. 1, 2, 3, 4. And chromium. It's so annoying that it doesn't just take the stuff that we've already got. Anyway, that one will go in this one. And I haven't actually set anything for this one, so I can set it to 2. What's that one? That one's getting a salt water, so that should be fine. Ah, wait. MV. I think that's MV right there, the advanced mixer. Might take a little bit longer because it's not like the HV version, but I can at least make... how many of these do I need for the quest? I think it's just 1, but then we need it for the coils, and that needs quite a bit of these wires, and these wires are double, and it looks like in the wire mill you get 2. Okay, so it's like one of these, so it's like 8 plus stainless steel, so 8 times 16 is how many nichromium we're going to need, or nichrome. 128. Right, I moved it over to the advanced mixer 3 because this one's slow as heck. It's 25 seconds, whereas this is 6. Anyway, right, I'm making some stuff right there. So, Canthal. If I get that to go off and do its craft, whilst it's doing that, I can pick this up. Thank you. That's part of the quest. Obviously, it won't complete until after I get the Canthal out of that. But I need to put this back down because I believe I need to use this for the nichrome, I think. Yeah. So I need to put that in, get some hot nichrome, and then put that in the vacuum freezer. So whilst I wait for this, which is going to... it doesn't take too long to be fair, but whilst I wait for this to like cook up, because we need 128 of it, right? Oh, I should set up a craft for that right now, actually. So let's take that down here. I'm going to set up the vacuum freezer, and I'm going to try and set it up the same way that I've done this one over here. I think that would be a good idea. So I need to basically dig out underneath this. Right, there we go. Right, Canthal. That should get us the quests right there. Okay, that just gives us some random stuff, and so does this one. Nice. So this one right here, nichromium, I think are finished with nichromium. So chromium. So that is the quest. Okay, that was being weird. Right. So now we need to put the necronium in the vacuum freezer. And I want to see if this works. Because I've set it all up exactly the same way that I set up that one over there. So if I stick that in, I should put it in the buffer. So I've got a little buffer underneath. So if I just do a vat start, I should put it through this first. 65 seconds? You're absolutely kidding me. Oh, you bumhole. Right. You know what we might do? I'm going to go nick Mr. T's again, I think. So we can... Okay, let's grab just all of this. Why not? So we only need these two anyway. And then the vacuum freezer. I basically want to see if the vacuum freezer's going to work, if I'm honest. Oh, I know what we could do. Canthal. So the Canthal one, if we look in here and we do this, get rid of the water. So we can stick that one in there. I'm only making one of these, right? So when this is finished, I suppose we could just wait for this to finish. Be easier. And then what I will do is I'll go nick Mr. T's and we'll just get both of these like smelted up. I might use his vacuum freezer as well. He might have a higher tier version of it. I don't know if these take more time, if you know what I mean. So it says 8 seconds. Oh, that needs to be MV. That's interesting because this is a low voltage energy hatch. So I might need to change that to an MV energy hatch. Interesting. Okay. So what's kind of interesting with this one is it's kind of draining all the power. So I do need to upgrade this one at some point to like HV. Okay, it looks like this takes a second per one of these. So that's pretty quick. I was just testing out if I could use T's vacuum freezer. It looks like I can. It's this one that I've been using. So I put all of the, well, once I've got all of the hot version, I can put them all in here. It does go into his system, so I've been sort of like hopping down here to his system and then looking at these. I was looking at the energy hatch. He's using an IV energy hatch, so I might definitely need to make some like better energy hatches, I think. Right, we got ourselves the assembler again. I swear I had one of these. I could have sworn. Anyway, we are just going to remove this. Oh, I need a HV. HV. Let's get rid of the MV that we've got right there. Do one of those, do one of those, and then I need to change all of these back to the settings that they were previously. Why are you going sideways? There we go. Cool. Now we've got the HV version of the assembler. Why did I need that? Oh, it was a quest. It was a quest, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this one. I'm so used to like just showing everything that I do in an episode. And that includes like, you know, all the recipes and how I set everything up and everything like that. So this episode, I did manage to get the nichrome coils and everything. But this episode is, well, it would be like 50 minutes, 55 minutes or something long. I'm trying not to do long videos. I'm trying to do like 30 to 40 minutes, right, in between those two. So I'm going to cut it here, and then we're going to come back next time with some more Greg. Obviously, me finishing this off and setting up the vacuum freezer like perfectly and everything. So yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't really know how to do recording when it comes to Greg, so I'm just trying my best. So I apologise to those that don't really like it how I do Greg, but as I said, I do tag every episode with GregTech if I'm doing GregTech, so you can always skip them, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm going to call it there, so thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.